What is up, folks? Boy, just a few more days till Halloween, or Dia de los Muertos, or elections coming up still. Remember to go out and vote. Doesn't matter if your state's red or blue, or whatever you decide, it's your duty. Get out there and do so. And of course, as always, opinions, First Amendment is well respected here, and everybody's allowed to have one as long as everybody's respectful of each other's opinions. All right. So let's see, we've been working on the Rittenhouse, lots of stuff being dropped. Currently, let's see here, where we're caught up to would be right after Rosenbaum was shot. He was shot 4 times. We went over that last night. So by this point, you see Rittenhouse is actually running around the bottom side of that other car, and he's heading back onto that road running up. Now, if you notice in the video on the clip, and I can't play it on the live because I'm worried I'll get in trouble for it. It's kind of graphic or whatnot, even though you can't really see it, it's just the sound. There's another person that's running down, and I can't remember their first name, but their last name was McGinnis. They did testify in the court. He was a freelance reporter. He actually, originally he was the state's witness, in the Rittenhouse trial, but it turned out, all the information and everything like that he provided while they were in court ended up helping Rittenhouse with the, in defense statement. Reason for that being, when Rittenhouse was cornered, there's a gunshot that went off back up to where they ran from, originally over by Car Source lot 1 or whatever. There was a guy there, his name was Zemeckis. He was shooting a .40 caliber pistol in the air, which is what got Rittenhouse, according to Rittenhouse testimony when he took the stand, is what got him to turn around. As he's turning around, Rosenbaum continued to run for him. And according to this, freelance dude that was running, following both of them or whatnot, what's up, Sonny? Oh yeah, dude, go Yankees, man. Go Yankees. So all you New York guys, Yankees is my team too. So, yeah, very good. Sonny, thanks for dropping in, man. Sorry, sidetracked there. It's the Yankees, though, guys. I mean, it's the Yankees. Easy to get sidetracked on. But anyways, he had turned around. Well, according to the reporter, Rosenbaum, we talked about how when they checked for the powder blast on the one hand, right? According to this reporter, Rosenbaum. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what happened there. Rosenbaum said, "I'm going to kill you, N-word," and he lunged for the gun. According to this reporter, he was supposed to be, I guess, state's witness. Turns out it just turns around and bit him right in the ass. So there's that interesting aspect. So going forward on this point, Rittenhouse is running around the car, and now he's heading back up the street. There's actually, even though there's multiple firearms, whoever all the other guys were with Rittenhouse, and his buddies, you had Rittenhouse with his Smith & Wesson M&P AR-15 Sportster platform, 5.56 You have the Zemeckis, who it looks like it's a Glock, I want to say full size, so I'm going to say it's probably a Glock 22. .40 caliber. He's shooting off in the air, and you actually even hear him take some shots off too later on, but we'll cover that when we get to it, when I drop the shorts. So you've got him, and then you've got the third firearm, which is that Gage Grosskreutz dude, whatever his name is. He has a Glock 27, which is .40 caliber. Now, I noticed something earlier today when I was looking at the footage. They didn't even point this out in court, which surprised me because I watched the whole thing going on as it happened. There's footage in one of the shorts I dropped earlier today where you see Rittenhouse just go running down the road, and then all of a sudden, you see like the mob of people chasing after him, right? Well, you see Gage Grosskreutz reaching in the swell of the back of his pants, and he already has the gun out as he's running. In court, he said he didn't have it out until, when was it? Until he heard the first gunshot go off from Rittenhouse. Well, here's the thing. He already had to have had it out by that point anyways, because there was only about a 2 second time frame from when Anthony Heward got shot, hitting him with a skateboard. And then this Gage dude shows up and he's got his Glock 27 pointed right at him, and he gets hit in the arm and then he takes off and goes the other way. But like, I don't know. I mean, just the inconsistencies with that one. And like I said, the guy's lucky that Rittenhouse didn't smoke him, because I'll tell you what, the number one thing that Rittenhouse did in that situation was turn his back to somebody who was just pointing a gun at him. Regardless if he shot him in the arm or whatnot, he was not, I mean, there was still that possibility of a threat, and that dude is lucky that Kyle Rittenhouse is not out to kill people, for starters, and Kyle's lucky for that dude not shooting him in the back or somebody else shooting him in the back when he turned it. So, I mean, it's, I watched that part and I'm just like, gosh, man. He had he could have totally shot that dude, killed him, and it wouldn't have, it was purely solely self-defense. And it wouldn't have made anything negative more towards him in the entire thing. In actuality, though, I mean, he's lucky he got away. He's lucky, that he didn't get shot when he turned his back. But like, I mean, it's just hindsight, things that go down, what you're trained to do, and then what people who don't have training do. I mean, one thing I will hand to him, though, is, he's down in a prone type position. He sits up, shoots Anthony with a skateboard. He malfunctions, so he hurries and charges it again, or racks it, whatever. Turns, shoots that Gage dude right in the arm. Now that Gage dude, the other thing about it, he's incredibly lucky that it hit him in the bicep, because, I mean, that close a range, man, it's just crazy to think the whole outcome of it. And I've watched that like multiple times, just trying to zoom in, trying to get a clear picture of it. But unfortunately, it's a little bit sketchier. But I don't know, I thought that was interesting. So you've got 3 firearms, 2 of them discharged. Only one of them was actually discharged at people. And then there's a third one, that played a significant role. Because in all honesty, I believe that that Gage Grosskreutz kid having a gun benefited Rittenhouse in the long run. In the end, for his defense, and I got to hand it to his defense attorneys, his team. I mean, they picked apart left and right. I mean, they did a very, very good job as far as calling out the BS and pretty much making the assistant attorney and prosecutors both look like complete dog shit. I mean, they had no real cases. So that's the interesting aspect, and we'll get into that part of the clip as I drop more of the video for you guys. There's a few shout outs out here. You guys definitely check out Sunny Shorts, Sunny 2A. Huge supporter of my channel. Redheaded Stepchild. Let's see who else we have out there. There is Readings with Celine. If you guys are into tarot or looking to do so, I would recommend checking out the page. Contact info and whatnot I'll put down in the description here for those guys. And then also Brooklyn Rider. The guy is nuts. I mean, he is freaking crazy, dude. Like, he rides his bike around New York or whatnot, man. Like, in between cars, weaving, all sorts of stuff, man. It's crazy, and he's hauling ass too, dude. He's not like pussyfooting it, pedaling. This dude's nuts. Just hauling ass through traffic, going around all of them and whatnot. So it's got a pretty cool channel, man. You guys should definitely check him out. But anyways, I had to hurry and plug that there. But my question for people watching, even the replay, because I don't get a ton of people on lives. I'm not even going to pretend like I'm going to. But hey, you're welcome, Sonny. Anytime, man. But people that live in the big cities, I know a lot of people like to hunt. I know a lot of people like to get out there and get in the outdoors. I mean, but how common is it? I mean, how often and frequent is it? Like, let's say you guys that are from like New York City, like the boroughs, and Massachusetts, you're from Boston or Rhode Island, just heavily populated areas where there's not a ton of outdoorsy type stuff. I mean, do people like when they go on vacation, are they more likely to go out and do outdoor, hikes, camping, rock climbing, hunting, fishing. I'm just curious on this because there's some business stuff that my wife and I have been discussing and talking about regarding like hunting excursions, possibly starting up, getting a lodge, buying some land, and doing guided hunts and stuff like that. But I'm just curiosity wise, if that even sounds appealing to people out there. I know a lot of you guys are gun enthusiasts like myself, so I mean, a lot of you might be into that. A lot of people that like guns aren't necessarily into hunting, and I totally get that too. I respect that. I'm just always curious because I don't talk to too many people from the big cities, and like to hear their opinions on it. To be honest with you, I know country folk are, but that's kind of what my rant this evening was for. But yeah, I'll continue with the Rittenhouse stuff. I'm trying to think of. I'm coming up with a couple new drills to do with the holidays and everything like that. Though sidetracked, slacking it. I mean, quite frankly, I wish I had my Christmas shopping done already. That's the only Christmas themed or oriented thing that I consider being okay to do before Thanksgiving. But that's just kind of all I got for the rant tonight, guys. I'll drop some more shorts for you. Like I said, though, get out there, vote. I don't care if you're Democrat or Republican. It doesn't matter to me. Just do your duty. And go Yankees. You guys have a good night. Thanks for watching. And take care.